Hello, leaders. Hey, this is Paul Grau, and welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges, the daily show that equips leaders and their teams to achieve their greatest potential. This show is sponsored by the CLC team, and they provide leadership training and development, group and team coaching, leadership mastermind groups, and an online membership community for leaders who want to continually develop and hone their skills. Find out more about us at clcteam.com. Hey, hope you're doing great today. And today, I want to talk about changes and solutions and how just a small name can make all the difference in setting your team up for success. So let me ask you, how do you feel about the word change? Do you like it, love it, hate it, or are you just neutral about it? Also, what do you think the majority of your team thinks about change? Now, just let that soak in a little bit and think about that and keep that thought in your mind, all right? Okay, now I want to ask how you feel about the word solutions. Now, I have no idea how you answered that, but I'm willing to bet that it's kind of difficult to say that you hate solutions, right? And I bet your team members would say the same thing. So what if our changes were actually our solutions? If you start calling your changes solutions, you may be able to transform your entire team's mindset on how they approach changing things just by tweaking one small word. If you think about it, the real goal of any change is to bring a solution or improvement to a current process, right? Therefore, if you start calling your changes solutions, you aren't calling them anything that they aren't. And it has the potential to change the way your team thinks about the whole idea of changing. I think this kind of goes along with the whole positive thinking idea and the you get what you think theory. And that could actually improve your chances of change being an effective solution. After all, when you and your team start thinking of change as solutions, you are realistically solving problems instead of actually changing things just for the sake of changing things. However, I don't think this whole idea is at all easy. This is something that you should introduce slowly by the way you go about asking for things. I think you can begin today by eliminating the word change as much as possible and start introducing this whole concept of solutions to your team just a little bit at a time. Instead of saying that you need to make a change, start asking your team to come up with a solution to a problem or a challenge. In a sense, you can actually kill two birds with one stone, so to speak, because not only will your team be coming up with solutions, they will also have buy-in to the actual change that will bring about the solution. Hey, if you're a little confused right about now, don't worry. I think I'm a little confused too. But the bottom line is to start adjusting the way you look at change. Start looking at change as solutions. And that's your challenge for today. Start introducing this idea of solutions to your thinking and to your team members. Use the word solution a few times throughout the day in place of the word change and see how it's received. I really don't know how this is going to turn out for y'all, but I like the idea of changing mindsets on how our teams think about and see change. And let's face it, any way that can help get buy-in will be a step in the right direction as far as change is concerned. Hey, speaking about solutions, I am going to start up 2 8-week mastermind groups that will focus specifically on habits. And let's face it, building solid habits will help us achieve our goals and aspirations. These mastermind groups will meet once a week for 8 straight weeks via live Zoom calls. And we'll be learning about how to make small changes that will magnify our results. We're going to use the mastermind format so we can have open discussions about the topic each week. And we'll be learning from each other by sharing our struggles and our wins together as a group. That's the power of a mastermind group. Now, each group is going to be limited to only 12 people in order to ensure that everybody gets in on the discussions. Now, the groups are going to meet on a weekday, probably 1 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. So if this is something that you're interested in, or if you just want additional information, please email me at Paul, that's Paul, at clcteam.com. Hey, hope you have a great rest of your day, and thank you for listening. Please join us again tomorrow as we talk about how to inspire your team. Until then, run to your challenges.